Good morning, people, friends, enemies. What the heck? Another mumble, and I shall probably digress. Last week I went over to my sister's. Now it's about a 20-mile ride, it's nothing significant. Beautiful day. So I wore my Airtex jacket, Airtex gloves, you know. Got over there, coffee, put the world to rights, come out, and on the way, as I started on the way back, I noticed a big black cloud. Well, upshot is halfway back, the heavens opened, big time. Not a problem. I was going home. Didn't matter if I got a bit wet. Nah, not really. Been wet many times before. However, where the microphone connector goes into the GoPro through the waterproof case, water had driven in, and my GoPro was dead. Long live the GoPro. Now I like that one because I knew it, but I thought I'd have a look at some of the others. Got on eBay, silly prices. So what I normally do when I'm on eBay is I tend to look for reconditioned, factory reconditioned of anything. I did look at things like the Ghost HD. The thing about sticking with the Hero 3 Plus range is I've got all the accessories, all the clip-on bits, everything you could want. So why change to a different model? And a lot of the newer GoPros have problems for me. Some have LCD backs, some won't take the extra battery power pack that I put on. Some of them, there's just still thick with gravel in the middle, obviously not an oft-used road. Some of them won't take an external microphone. It's just a minefield. Stick with what you know. Not as though I'm on Channel 4 and earning a fortune, is it? God, gravel is still thick in the middle of this one. Anyway, I found a GoPro recondition with a 1-year guarantee for 100 quid. But it was a black model. Now I've always had the silver model. Difference, you might think. The black's got so many more options, and I won't know until I get home from this ride whether I've set this one up to anything decent. It does 4K, which my other one didn't. It does super wide, which my other one didn't. I shan't record in 4K because it's never going to go on a television, and YouTube compresses the hell down to about 760. So 1080p at 60 frames, good enough for me. And I ordered it, Amazon, fortunately, arrived next day. But I also ordered, now this is silly for me, a slightly dearer mic. Now I've always used the £1.50 specials from Hongyong Shoshong, or wherever the hell it is in China, and they've always worked. But this helmet is a particularly noisy helmet. There's no way of getting away from it. I have to wear earplugs on anything over more than a 5-mile ride. But it's the most comfortable helmet I've ever had, so I would rather persevere with it. You start going down the road looking for quieter helmets, and quite often they're not what you want. So, comments on quality. If I upload this, if it's a complete load of rubbish, I won't bother. but that is my problem, is putting the microphone into the case. You have to cut a little square hole in the waterproof case to get the microphone in. The reasoning behind that is, if you go through a shower, I've been through hundreds of showers and they've survived. What I went through the other day was a downpour, and I think possibly bad luck. If I have it out of the case, it's at even more risk. There is no ideal solution for a GoPro, and I believe some of the Ghost models had the same problems with accessibility to microphone slots and water ingress, and somebody was mumbling about, well, it's got Wi-Fi, you know, Wi-Fi to your phone, or oh, I don't know. Rambling about technology. Me, technical, used to be, not now, can't be bothered. Time was, I would read a technical manual on whatever subject I had to be involved in, whether it was sewage, filtration, water purification, construction within the properties, didn't matter, I'd read the manuals and I would digest them. When I did law, studied law, I studied everything. I made sure I knew the ins, outs, upside downs, because the last thing you want to do as a policeman is get caught out by a smart ass. Now, I barely, if ever, look at the eating instructions on instant meals. I barely look at oven instructions. Now I've got my favourite temperatures. I've got something that I want to put in the oven, and it gets slung in the oven. Never had any catastrophes. But do I want to read the small print anymore? No, I don't. I think you get to an age where you just don't want to anymore. Or do you? Are you still fanatical about reading the small print? I have a theory now. If at first it doesn't work, hit it with a bloody hammer. Failing that, get another one. Oh, bless. Anyway, that was it. That was my ramble for today. Not the most exciting one, but there you go, chaps. If you want excitement, there's plenty on YouTube. I think I'm an antidote to all these morons who go on YouTube doing all this really stupid shit. Hanging off 500-foot towers and jumping off roofs onto tables, and nah, you want excitement, go search the tube. I am Mr. Boring. I am an antidote to idiocy. You know the rules. Stay happy, ride safe. If you can't do either of those, stay in bed. But whatever you're doing, try to make it the best and try to make it fun. Bye.